Hi, I'm Barry John, and welcome back to Let's Play Descent 3 Retribution. I have two co-pilots, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Laylight, just along for the ride.
Hey, I'm Solitaire, Gangnam Styling.
So we're in a city level now.
Yep. I'm going to say one word, and everybody who's played Descent 3 is going to start screaming in agony. Trains.
I'm afraid that this is exactly the one word that I knew going into this. It's that infamous.
The corporate executive office complex is the
So, you may have noticed this level is about 35 minutes long. About 15 of that is me getting through the trains.
So an afterburner cooler, I guess that just gives you more afterburner fuel gauge?
No, it lets it recharge faster.
Oh, okay.
So
Still carrying that data cartridge. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, so here's the gimmick of this level. We have to fly through subway tunnels to avoid, being shot down over the skies as Seoul. And there are trains in the train tunnels, and they are faster than you, and if they so much as touch you, you explode.
So, if you brush lightly against the side of one of them, you explode.
Yes.
Sure.
I didn't even see it hit you.
No,
That's because it was behind us.
Yeah.
That said, I think even if you had the rear view camera mirror on, then I don't think you would be able to do much about it anyway.
Son of a gun.
Wow, that's 3 in a row. Those guys are mean.
Well, they are all in patterns, and I'm being too hasty to stop here at the platform and go, okay, what is the pattern? Where am I at? What is my safe point to go for the next line here?
Yeah, they're so fast that, of course, with these outcroppings here, you can't really see that far down the tunnel.
No. And now I'm just waiting for the next three-peat to go by so that I can go collect some of the power-ups here. Because you notice there was 2 there and then a gap, but that gap's not long enough to make it through to the next safe platform. And every time you get blown up, you start back at the start. Actually, wait, no, I think you do get to start at a middle platform.
Yeah, it's too bad our ship is too large to go up the stairs to the passenger concourse, huh?
Mm-hmm. Ah!
You brave, brave soul, trying to go against the flow of traffic.
You have to. At one point. So,
yeah, let's get a map. Let's take a look. Naturally, these trains don't show up on the map. That would be too easy.
Nope. And this is me just checking out back here, just making sure. If you see them coming, you can actually see the lights in the tunnel first.
But of course, this runs into the other design decision that you can't afterburner backwards, can you?
No.
So you have to turn your back on them if you're running away from them.
And because of the way the hitbox is set, I don't know if I'm clear or not when poking, when doing that.
Yeah, this is where that sense of numbness is. You don't know where your wings are.
Was it really necessary to have them come in rapid succession like this?
You'd have to talk to the Seoul Transit Authority, because they're the ones who set up the timers. Now,
well, I mean, it makes sense. I guess if you have enough room for 2 trains at the platform, you might as well put them both on there and then send them off with a small gap.
Well, fortunately, this first train segment is easy because you technically have enough time to pull it off with the 2 trains going by instead of just waiting for the 3rd train to go by. And of course, here I am just running back and forth to grab power-ups first.
And we just can't do the war crime of destroying the trains or destroying the tracks. That would be too easy.
Nope. Too easy. Bah!
You know, they tell you if you drop something on the train tracks not to bend over and try and pick it up, but...
Phew! Okay.
Yeah, thank goodness there's no enemies in this part, huh? Yeah, that'd be real mean, wouldn't it?
Oh, the terrain is the... Oh, wait. You were saying? Crap.
So, police bots, huh?
Not even police bots. These are the Ripper bots that knock things off of you. And the best part is, I just realized I've lost my quad lasers.
Oh, you didn't pick them up in the prior level?
No, I think I did. I have no idea.
Oh, you must have... Well, maybe when you got hit by a train and it's still, like, flying around somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Just... Well, you've got so many other weapons, though. Why would you need quad lasers for?
Because I don't have the plasma rifle. Also, it's really annoying fighting these guys in such close quarters with the trains coming and going at semi-random. You lose track of the trains.
And of course, they're like, these guys seem programmed to home in on your butt, so you try and turn around and then they just go to your butt again.
Yep.
And of course they're too smart to get hit by the trains themselves. No, no, no. That simply wouldn't do.
Don't go for the platform. Wait for the trains to go by on this second one.
Jeez, that was close.
Yep. You were saying...
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Finally. You know, if we really needed to get to our destination this quickly, why didn't we just park our vehicle and just take one of these trains?
Because the trains don't go where we need to go. And, just poking the head out the corner just to... Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Run, run.
Wrong pattern.
Yeah.
This is what happens when we don't have a timetable.
Yeah. Or better yet, can you imagine just, pressing the button saying, flagging down...
Oh, there's a blockage on the tracks. Better stop the trains.
Or saying, oh, hey, I need to stop at this station here. Could you mind holding up?
Or at least have, like, some of those signal lamps like you see on the railroad crossings above ground. With, when they're going over a car road. Or if those are supposed to be passenger concourses, why aren't there any signs? Or lights saying that the train's coming into the station? Well, then again, none of them are ever stopping here either, so I guess these aren't actual stops. So I guess they're more like maintenance tunnels.
Yeah.
So yeah, instant death mechanics in a video game. Even though the year is 2020, even now, we still don't quite seem to have learned this lesson yet.
No.
Well, unless it's a game where you always only have one health anyway, but then it's designed around that idea.
Yeah, oh my god. 10 minutes in. And I'm still trying to get through this one section.
Yeah, I guess guided missiles wouldn't really help you out that much either, just because it's such a reaction and a memory thing that, like, scouting ahead with the guided missiles won't really help that much, because it'll throw off your timing.
Mm-hmm. And one more before the next, going to the next platform.
Like, I guess in theory this could be cool to do once, but I don't think there's really any good excuse for why this section is as long as it is.
You can get a new super laser, right?
No, yeah, I did get the super laser.
Quad laser, I mean.
Yes, I do get another quad laser. It's just, gotta wait till I get out of the...
Those guys are fast.
Yep.
You're just able to keep up with them turning around like that. Alright, I hope you remember which way to go now.
And that's why I have the map. Because I gotta go all the way back down this way. One, 2... long wait. Because, I mean, even checking the pattern here is just a measure of, standing still and waiting.
Yeah, I mean, again, you do not have the timetables, so if this is your first time playing this level, you have to actually sit here and wait and suss out the pattern just from the trains passing you by. Because as you've seen in the prior, whoops. Good. They put you on the midway point. They had some sense of common decency here.
I'm sorry, everybody who's watching this at home. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're only human. So, does Guybot have anything clever or interesting to say about this segment?
Beep, beep, boop. You suck.
Yeah, I get the impression that if you tried to deploy him, he'd either get immediately run over by a train, or maybe he'd be smart enough to just hide in a cubby. I don't know. But I don't think he'd be of much help.
No, the guidebot isn't any help at all in this section.
Yeah, because these trains aren't virus-infected, so we can't EMF shut them down.
It's a shame there's no way to just lean around corners like in V.
Yeah, you don't really have a wing camera.
It's this really long gap that just messes with my timing here.
It also doesn't help that your reticle is also kind of covering up the tunnel a little bit. And naturally, if you aren't looking directly at the tunnel, then you gotta take that into account in your flight pattern, too.
Mm-hmm. But this particular section is so long, you have to use up your entire afterburner, wait for it to refill, do it again, and hopefully make it to the platform in time.
Dang. It looks like they built in a little tiny bit of leeway in case you didn't have the afterburner recharge module. But otherwise, yeah, it's tight.
And welcome to the streets of Seoul.
Alright. That's right, down with the police, down with the establishment. Good thing there don't seem to be any people about, huh?
Yeah, this is weirdly deserted for a city.
Well, it's the cyberpunk dystopian future. Everybody stays indoors all the time.
But that's only because of the acid rain. It's a clear night out.
We're this far in the future, and we're still dealing with COVID.
Probably.
Low-hanging fruit there, my friend. Low-hanging fruit.
You've seen about the next 15 minutes of the video already.
We're gonna peek around corners.
Yep. Peek around corners, tall city streets. Oh, and I'm going to spoil something. It's all interspaced with runs into sewers.
Well, that helps with the atmosphere a little bit, I guess, but it was all still kind of looking a little bit the same. Oh, neat.
It feels weird. It's like at the beginning of System Shock 2 when you're on, like, an Earth street and you go into the tutorial place. I'm imagining if that was an actual level now.
Yeah, I guess the real problem here is that there's no basketball court for you to play basketball in.
And of course, police bots show up everywhere.
Yeah, again, it kind of seems like the main reason you would want to blow them up is not from any inherent reward in fighting them, but just that you don't get pincered if you just run into the sewers. Because I'm sure they'd probably follow you in there.
No, oh, there you go. Replacement quad lasers. Yay!
Okay, well, I guess we've cleared out that city block. Time to move on to the next city block.
Pretty much, yeah. The level design is bad. Even, okay, it is still the early game. It doesn't get much better.
I guess, okay, I think I finally put my finger on what's bugging me a little bit. Honestly, I think it's when you use the afterburner, you don't move fast enough. You've got such a long amount of territory to cover, and you just can't cover it fast enough when it's empty.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're hauling ass when you use it. It's hard to even tell there's a speed difference.
Yeah, the sound effect design in this game is alright, but it's not really as punchy as in the older games, I feel. You've just got all these flat surfaces with one texture. Let us blow up these lampposts at least. Put some debris on the ground, something to break this up. These are the same enemies we've been fighting from the past couple of levels. Mix in, put a tank on the streets or something. At least that'd be memorable. Maybe that'd be a good reason why everybody's inside, if it's martial law out here. Just throw us a bone here.
Oh, the impact mortar. The missile I picked up and switched away. It is a slow-moving, very big explosion radius missile. It's a mortar,
I guess that's a good gag, is putting that handicap sign on what looks to be third-floor parking. So I guess you have your driverless flying car drop you off up here.
Yeah. I'm guessing you aim the impact mortar at a wall instead of an enemy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you got the proximity mines, too. The bombs.
Yeah, but they're not as fun or as useful as they were in previous Descents.
And they do look like actual bombs, befitting this game's aesthetic style, instead of large raspberries or pomegranates. And we've got chaff, whatever that is.
It allows me to dodge homing missiles.
Well, I'm sure that'll become a problem soon. It just hasn't cropped up yet.
No, Passberry John, don't do it. You went the wrong way. Go back to the church. The church is a landmark. It's what you use to know you're making progress.
Is this subtle social commentary putting the sewer next to the church? Is that the bad part of town?
I couldn't tell you. Oh, hey, I need to blow up this building now.
You just don't have strong enough weapons.
Yeah, I don't mind the developers, putting their mark literally in a game, but in this place, it's a case of, no, you guys did not do a good job.
Well, it's also pretty easy to overlook, I guess.
On the other hand, stained glass windows are a nice texture they got from somewhere.
Yeah, and unlike regular glass, I suppose those ones don't break.
Yeah, that's true. They won't let you break into a church.
Man, what's even the point, then?
I mean, look at it. Like, this thing is larger than a mega church.
It's 3 stories tall. At least.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's also what's kind of bugging me a little bit, is that all the buildings are the same height. Which I guess sort of makes sense from, like, it's the valley effect from the prior levels. But you would think that they would at least let you fly over one building or something.
Yeah, like, put in... I know, I have no idea how to get into that little gap there. I think it's too small.
Does the guidebot fetch that for you?
Nope.
Yeah, find power up, buddy.
Yeah, that's just...
But all he does is find a power-up. He doesn't go collect it. And he just...
After all we've complained about this level, that's just kind of funny to me. You literally can't collect that. Because of the geometry.
Okay, show us the way, guidebot. Tell us where that sewer entrance is. Man, even the music here is not really that exciting either. I mean, it's okay. It's inoffensive enough, but...
It's just generically boring.
It's a maze. And we've cleared it out now, so there's nothing to do but find the exit.
On the other hand, park benches.
Oh, that's alright. I mean, there's a decent amount of visual gags in this city, but it just feels like it's kind of fallen flat a little.
And no, they won't follow me in.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. Well, so much the better then.
On the other hand, the thief bot is going to be ignored. Because screw the thief bot.
It's not worth the effort of destroying him now?
No. Like...
We don't have any really good guns for that.
Not just that, but... The thief bot is no longer as annoying or aggravating as it was in Descent 2. And, chasing down the thief bot doesn't really also provide you with, with the extra shields and energy that he used to.
Yeah, I guess when it's in that wide open of an area, the flamethrower is not as effective for hosing it down anymore, if it could just outrun it.
Mm-hmm.
It would be funny if the sewer part of this level were better designed than the city part. But I don't think that'll be the case.
I mean, at least when it's discrete tunnels like this, you have a slightly less chance of getting lost, maybe.
And the map is actually pretty good.
You got some elevation changes, at least. That also is like a common trap that these things tend to fall into, is when you, when it's too flat. Was that the guide bot firing on one of those, robots?
No, I don't have the guide bot out. These are the guys that fire, these are the concussion missile hulks, and I just, was dodging to the side while firing homing missiles, so it looked like it didn't come off my ship.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, it came off the right wing, and then you, moved to the left. Okay.
I'm sorry, just city level followed by sewer level.
Sewer level with draw distance fog at that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, actually it might just be regular fog. Okay.
You spend so much time in the outskirts of the solar system, going through all the mines, and then when you finally get home, you want to go back out again.
Yeah, we're trying to go into, like, the underside of a PTMC corporate building, right?
Yeah. In order to directly upload the proof of Dravis's crimes straight to the CEO of the company. So that the said CEO can then turn around and go corporate megacorp onto Dravis. And nothing can go wrong with this plan ever.
Well, I think the classic trick for this scenario is to walk up to the CEO and tell them, okay, I've already told 10 different reporters about this, but I'll also tell you about it. So that way if they get any bright ideas, the reporters will take the story out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we gonna come to an actual, like, sewer processing area, or, like, a ramp down, or is this just gonna be another sewer tunnel?
Sewer tunnels all the way down.
Well, we got some pipes. That's something. It shows that they're trying to decorate it a little bit. I guess you might eventually run out of Valse ammo if you keep spending it like this, but it's still gonna be a while.
And it's not like Valse ammo is worth anything.
Wow, that... Okay, I have to admit, I am at least a little bit impressed by the scope of this level. It's all one level. There's no loading screens or anything behind individual chunks. This is all one level.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that is at least technically impressive. And yet... they could have done so much better here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something to be said for brevity.
Yeah, keeping it short and snappy.
Yeah, I remember hearing people complain about, like big open worlds with nothing to do versus, like, smaller stuff with all the stuff compressed, so there's all...
Yeah, there is something to be said for long level segments that encourage you to keep up a standard of play for a long time, but you just simply can't make your game out of that. You can't have that be all the time. It just doesn't work.
Sorry, I'm just swinging the map around trying to figure out where I need to go, because look at all these loop backs and double backs and
Alright, we're
Side
playing
passage.
pipes now. We gotta find the cross piece in order to fit the whole section.
I haven't
Get-
played that game in like 20 years or more.
What is that? Is that the hacking mini game from BioShock?
Yes, except played with cardboard squares or hexagons.
Yep, and you just gotta make your loops and connect one edge of the board to the other. There's also quite a few computer games about it, as you might expect.
Yeah, because it's actually it's easy enough for a computer to understand and to program.
Yeah, just get your queue of bends, straights, and crosses, and lay them out, and then make your pipe as long as possible, or crossover bonuses, or whatever you want. Makes for a nice little toy programming project, too.
Oh,
Is
there's
that the place?
Yep. Look at where it is relative to where we started.
Had to go the long way around, didn't we?
Yep.
Had to make the full use of that map square.
As you can tell, past John is just getting tired of this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is a more dangerous ambush. There were more robots all there all at once, but it seemed like you were able to just kind of fly around them.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I could get through this entire level only shooting 2 enemies.
That's pretty impressive, actually. I mean, I'm happy that the game at least lets you do that, but at the same time, that means that dodging them is almost too easy, too samey, even.
Can you actually do that, or is it just technically possible?
You could actually do it. Because the 2 enemies you shoot are the ones at the end of the level, and their death flags are the ones that are needed to end the level. But we are almost home free. Here
Nice
is...
place. That looks kind of nice.
Yeah. It totally doesn't have the evil overlord vibe going for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not on top of a volcano. I'm sure they won't mind us blowing up their security turrets.
No, I mean, it's not like something bad could possibly happen at this point. Please
Although
note
it is
you
kind of
can't-
sloppy of them to just leave these energy and shield power-ups just on the outside of their building.
Yeah, but unfortunately you can't go up and over the wall here.
Just shoot out the windows of the CEO's office and drop in.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But nope, you gotta come down here and jump into the USB stick.
Oh yeah, let's just put ourselves in the middle of this. This can't go wrong. Just with that data upload beam going through our ship.
Something doesn't seem right.
Suzuki should now have the data.
But let's just...
So are these the 2 you were talking about there?
Yep. I'm leaving the save game in and you can't stop me. Welcome to facing down the 2 black pyros. Because Descent 3 had an active multiplayer thing, so they wanted to show off what it was like to fight other, human-controlled players.
So I suppose you're trapped in this little square segment here, huh?
I'm trapped in here with them, they're trapped in here with me. One of them uses the Faust cannon, the other one uses lasers. And that's it. They're done. I'm out of here. Nothing bad could possibly happen at this point, right?
We have to trust the process.
I'm sure blowing up mercenaries won't backfire on us at all.